Alright. But it seems like that stinking fridge is getting louder and louder every time I come in here. I'm gonna have to fucking unplug that thing every time I come in here or something. Alright. Today is Saturday, May 31st, 9:54 a.m. Literally, like, what was it? 5 minutes earlier than yesterday. Again, I'm back with still on 40 milligrams prednisone and 10 milligrams 4 times a day Bentyl for an ulcerative colitis flare. Again, I still am a little weary if it's actually a full flare or not, 'cause it acted a little different than all the other flares, so I don't know what's going on. I haven't figured it out yet. The best thing I can do is continue moving, continue exercising. I'm not doing any weights because you don't want to really do any weights. You don't want to do anything really strenuous when you're on prednisone, because that shit is just, it fucks with every cell in your body. But you want to move. You want to keep the fluid cycling, so walking is absolutely the best thing you can do, and we're going to do another 30-minute workout, or a 30-minute walk today. A little twitchier today. I don't know why. I know why it's the prednisone and Bentyl, but yesterday I cleaned up my diet even more than I cleaned it up, so my bowels are felt better yesterday and feel better today. So yesterday and today are so far been pretty good. Just had my protein shake in the morning. At lunch I had a little piece of steak and like a cup of mixed vegetables. 5 hours later or something like that, I had another little piece of steak, little cup of vegetables, and then had a little protein snack like 8 o'clock, I think, last night. I'm gonna do the same today. Keep everything clean, diet clean, exercise clean. Just drink water, don't drink anything else. I mean, you're an absolute fucking moron if you're drinking anything but water and you have some type of illness. You literally are a fucking moron if you drink anything but water. And like tea, tea's fine too. Coffee, don't drink coffee because it's, got health benefits, but, a lot of caffeine. Yeah, just keep everything clean. You clean your shit up and your illnesses feel a lot better and your body will thank you for it. I'm just tired. Like, my body is like jittery and stuff because of the prednisone and everything, but like my brain feels like it's like I got prednisone brain. It's like it's running at like 30%. It's just like, it's weird. This fucking drug is just a nightmare. I love it, but I hate it. I love it because I'd be dead without it. Hate it because it's the worst drug on the planet to take because it fucks with every cell in your body. Like, it literally fucking fucks with every little itty bitty square micron of your freaking body. So don't take that shit unless you absolutely need to. And I need to when I take a flare because I'm on blood thinners and I could basically bleed to death. So that's the only reason why, good reason, but yeah. So let's get to the walk. Let's do a 30-minute. I'm gonna do the exact same thing, 2.5 speed for 30 minutes. Just get a nice fluid cycle in, because when you move your fluid around in your body, you move all the nutrients, you move all the medication, you move everything that you put in your body. If you ingest it or inhale it or whatever, shit just functions way better when you do it. Let's just put it that way. So if you're not at least walking, if you're sick, ill in any way, again, same way with the water. If you're not doing something to help your body in a good way, and I'm not just saying sit around sucking meds all day, because, well, that's just fucking dumb. All right. It's the fastest way to keep your ass sick or make your ass even more sick if you're just sitting around. And of course, thanks again to Canada's wildfires. It's hazy and cloudy and shitty out. It's like it's 58 degrees out at 10:58 in the morning, when average temp right now should be like 75 degrees. So I don't like the cold. I have acute blood loss anemia, and if you're ever anemic, and especially if you don't really have any fat on your body, you're fucking freezing. Let me tell you. Okay. All right, not using Polar again, just a walk. So check to make sure the fluid can still flow really well. I'm not talking about blood so much. I am talking about blood, but I'm talking about lymphatic fluid, the shit that runs through your skin. So you want to make sure it's tight to get your metrics, your heart rate real good, but you want to make it loose enough for your fluid to flow really well. And as you're moving, your tissues swell. Even if you're just walking, your tissues swell up a little bit because you're getting all the fluids moving through your body. So he's recording because it's just another metric I can use everything by. And then him, all right, 10 o'clock, right on the money. Let's get this half-hour walk done. Indoor walk. All right, okay. Hope my brain is working enough to where I don't fall off this damn thing today. Knock on wood. Can't really afford to fall off it, as you see. I'd mangle myself in a bunch of weights. So, I mean, I'd be fucked. Even if I had a padded wall behind me, I'd still probably be pretty trashed if I fell, considering my spine. So, I mean, yes, I'd mangle myself up even more, which... And I don't even have the cutoff thing attached to me, so I gotta make sure my reflexes are fast. Alright, let's just do this half-hour walk and not think about mangling your body. Okay, Saturday. But I might do another day of 40 milligram prednisone. It's all predicated on how I feel the rest of today. And if I felt any as good as I did yesterday today, then I'm dropping to 30 tomorrow. If I have any tweaks, booms, backs, blips, blops, or any issues, I'm gonna roll another 40 tomorrow, but I wanna drop. I wanna start doing my weights and shit again. Cause I wanna get the, body moving. Okay, let's do this. 2.5 speed for 30 minutes. And we're walking. If you need somebody, a workout partner, turn my video on while you work out. There's no reason you shouldn't work out. I like working out alone. I'm a super freaking crazy person. I love working out alone. I can't stand people working out with. I've done work both, but working out alone I just love it. I can do everything at my own pace. I don't have to wait for somebody to complete a set. I've done them both at here, and then I've done them both at gyms. So, make sure you keep your arms moving. You gotta keep the fluid pumping through the upper part of your body as well. Alright. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Well, being on high dose of prednisone, I'm forgetting everything apparently. So if I forget something that I'm not doing, I apologize. those fluids pumping. Still got the blow going. Rolling up on a quarter mile. Keep it up, folks. Halfway down, 15 minutes. Keep it up. 3/4 of a mile. Chipmunk will have a tail. Look at that, you punk bitch. Go feel the shit. Sitting on his butt. Bow, bow. Where are you going? "20 minutes, 10 left. Don't stop now." Half the burp got caught. "102 beats, 112 active calories. Just rolled a mile on here. I'm .931 here. Jumping the gun a little today, huh?" If you're wondering, this is more accurate because it's measuring the actual speed. This is measuring my footsteps and it's also accelerometers measuring my arm swings. So the algorithms need to be refined a little bit on this baby. You hear that, Apple? Oh yeah, she swelled up some. Still good. 1 mile. Just rolled 24 minutes. Couple minutes left, don't stop. Last 5 minutes, I might pop it up to 2.6. I'll see though. 2 minutes, then 3-minute cool down. Speed. 1 minute of this. Shake this man. .4. Damn. Feels like I haven't worked out in a damn year. Fucking prednisone, man. That shit's garbage. That's why you gotta be careful when you work out on prednisone. That's why I limited just to walking, and I even peeled back my walking speed. No incline, no weight, So if you go in there and even do really light, high rep stuff, you're gonna fuck something up. Prednisone jacks everything up. How do you feel before, during, and after? Immediately cut back 70% of all your shit. Take a couple days off initially when you first get on it, until your body acclimates to the crap. 0.8. But when you first get on prednisone, regardless what dose, you need to take at least good 2 days off minimum, so your body can, again, like I said, acclimate to it. Because it fucks, like I said, every cell in your body. It gets and just trashes it. Almost feels like you got like an out-of-body experience with this crap. It's like you're so scramble-brained and jacked up in the head. God. The medical industry needs a fucking burn. Every fucking thing, every freaking medicine out there is just a toxin, a fucking shit factory. And we're done. Didn't fall. 1.330 distance, 33.3 seconds, 33 minutes, 3 seconds. And this says 108 calories. This says 45 minutes, 174 active calories, and 1.39 miles. But again, you know, this has to figure all kinds of other metrics and stuff, you know what I mean? Alright, and that is our workout for Saturday while being on a shitty drug, prednisone. And Bento's no better. The Bento I'm on is just as big of a trash bag as fucking prednisone is. Alright. Alright, come here, let me show you. Remember, exercise is for health, not building ginormous muscles or losing fat. The muscles will, if you work out consistently and regularly and pay attention to your body and figure out how your body works and gradually just keep working out consistently. It's a problem is consistency. You know, most people just want to get in the gym and look like a badass 5 days later. I mean, you don't really start seeing like really good results for at least a good year of literally all year long. Like no fucking breaks. Like find a certain schedule that works for you over a couple weeks time with, you know, work, your job, after work, you know, morning, everything. And then just ride that, you know, alter it, you know, again, how do you feel before, during, and after, as well as all the other things in your life, alter it as you go. But I highly recommend at least doing 5 days a week exercise. You know, you read online, they say, all you do is need 3 days. Well, yeah, 3 days works and stuff, but everything I've figured out over the past decade of doing this shit, and I used to work out too before I got all sick with this crap. And 3 days, it's just not it. It just doesn't work, right? You got to do at least 5, right? 4 is better than 3, obviously. You know, if you can only do 4, fine. Don't be a weekend warrior and just work out 2 weekend days, you know. I mean, you can, sure, you're actually working out and it's better for you, but those people usually don't continue to work out because they always find something better to do on the weekends, you know, go drink with their friends or whatever the fuck they do. But, so yeah, I would definitely. And then again, when you're working out, when you're ill, regardless of the medications you're on and supplements you take and diet you have, you gotta pay attention. Like, you know, like when I first start my walks the past 2 days because of my high dose prednisone, I feel really fucking lightheaded and like swimmy head, you know what I mean? Like your fucking brain's just floating around and they're doing nothing, you know what I mean? Like you're just like scramble brained. And feels like you got like an elephant sitting on your chest. Like and it breaks free after about half mile, about 3/4 of a mile. Everything starts loosening up and feeling a little better. And it also helps peel a lot of that jittery energiness. I mean, I still have a lot of it because that prednisone is just a nightmare fuck from hell. But it peels a lot of that back. And like I told you before in other workouts, if you can focus that anxiety energy. It's hard to the prednisone because again, it's something actually physically in you, continually messing your body up. But if it's just like anxiety in your mind and you're not on medications, then yes, it's really easy and it's fun, actually, in my opinion, to grab that anxiety energy and focus it to a certain point in your mind towards the workouts. It's I don't know, it's fun for me. It's altering everything in your body is great, you know. And see, here's the prednisone again, like in one ear and out the other, just kind of like, where am I at? So anyways, today I'm gonna do the same thing diet wise. I'm gonna eat a little piece of steak, you know, just a little itty bitty chunk of steak. I made a couple of New York strips yesterday, and I just cut them in half and eat it. I don't eat the fat. You know, I don't know. Some people eat the big balls and chunks of fat, the strips of fat. Yeah, it's fine and everything and good if you're healthy, but if you're ill, you don't want to intake, you know, big balls of fat like that, big strips, you know. So cut that shit off. The stuff that weaves in between the intramuscular fat, eat that. That's fine, obviously, because you can't eat the muscle, the actual steak itself, without eating that, unless you cut the steak up and you know, it looks like a murder scene on your plate. But yeah, and just a little couple mixed vegetables, you know. What works good is just going to the store and they got that, what's that company? Bird something. Bird's Eye? I don't know. They got those mixed vegetables, those flash frozen things, you know, those are good. You know, make sure it's got like green beans, carrots, peas, you know, and of course I got to watch it. I've been doing it the past couple of days, eating those. And, I'm on warfarin, so there's a lot of vitamin K and all that green shit. So when I do my INR check on Monday, I'm hoping it actually brings it down. I was riding 2.5, which was partially probably the partial cause of my colitis issue right now, along with that PEMF device. That thing, I should never have done that thing. I was stupid. I lessened the intensity and everything else and the time on it and whatnot, just hoping it would help with my back pain, you know, just, you know, nip the tip off the mountain of pain there. But all I did was end up jacking up the inside of my body doing it. And I think, because ever since I did that, stuff was, everything kind of trickled downhill, right? And like I said, I used to do it all the time, you know, and it actually was beneficial for me. And then I just stopped doing it. All kinds of other issues, the reason why I stopped doing it. But, yeah, pay attention to your body, right? So, all right, I'm going to end you here. Did I even show you this? Yeah, it's saying 40 minutes. This has been running the whole time. When I got off, it said like, it was right around like 170 or something like that, active calories. But, again, it still counts it. So even if you're standing here and doing nothing, it says my beats are 88 beats. It's still counting as in 88 beats and me standing here. It's not like running faster for some odd reason because I got it on workout mode. No, it's running it as you are standing here. So everything counted since getting off of the treadmill is correct. So basically, it's 180 active calories, say 92 beats. That's basically right on money like it usually is. 1.4 miles. It was 1.39 when I got off. So that is my walk on Saturday. My, let's just call it a prednisone walk. And I'm hoping everything goes great today so I can drop to 30 tomorrow, and then 30-30 again, and then 20-20-20, and then 10-10-10. There goes Stump again, little bastard. Anyways, I'll hopefully have a good day if it warms up and the wildfire smoke blows out of this bitch. Anyways, but more importantly, I hope everyone else has a wonderful Saturday and a wonderful weekend. And I will be back. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow for Sunday for a walk. That all depends on how everything's feeling. It's usually my day off on workouts. But since everything gets altered because of the medicine, I'm going to possibly do a walk. So if I do a walk, I'll be back tomorrow. But I will be back Monday no matter what. I don't think I'll be back weights on Monday, bis and tris. If I am, it'll be extremely low weights, you know, medium reps type of thing. So we'll see. I don't know. You'll find out when I find out, right? So other than that, everybody have a fantastic weekend.